Hey everybody, this is Chewy Plays Nintendo, and today we are playing Animal Crossing Population Growing. And as you can see, the copyright there is from 2001 and 2002. The game originally came out in 2001, and then it was released many years after. 2002, it got a release here in the States. Maybe it might have been 2001. I forget the dates exactly, but it even came out 2003, a whole remake of the game, which was essentially the one that came out in the States that added a bunch of things. But anyways, as you all know, it's been a long time since I made a video, but the last video I made about this game, I had just ordered a copy of Animal Crossing, and I got a GameCube, and I've got it all set up to record here, and it came with all of the content in the game, including a memory card. So the original game came with a memory card packed in because it was a pretty big file to save. I think it was 59 blocks or something, and the memory card is literally just big enough to save that file. So here we're seeing a little intro again, but anyways, I wanted to go ahead and take a tour of this existing town for all of you, and oh, there we go, we have Rosie. There's some cute things that we're going to run into here. So Rosie says, hey, are you ready to hit the town? What now? It's July 22nd, 2018 at 8:23 a.m. It is not 8:23 a.m. for me. I am going to change the clock so it's more accurate. I'm gonna go to the other things, so let's just listen to this music for a little bit. It's so beautiful. I love this game. It sounds so great. Anyways, we're gonna adjust this clock, and it is actually, all the things are off. It's 12 for me right now. So it is Sunday. The date's all correct. It's just a little bit behind, the clock is, and it might be due to the GameCube that I'm playing on. So we're just gonna go ahead and say yes. Oh, and I forgot, here, so you're greeted by a villager when you start this game, instead of, I think a lot of people are probably playing New Leaf, and in New Leaf you're greeted by Isabelle when you're starting up. So I have a feeling that Christy is the main file in this game, just due to all of the updates that they have. And sorry if you hear my birds in the background. This is the only room I can record in, and the birds are in the same room with me. They're by a window, which they enjoy. So you'll hear some extra little sounds in the background. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure Christy is the main person behind this file. I took a little bit of a tour. I didn't look through everything because I did want to see some surprises. But yeah, I'm so excited to go through this town so you can all see what an original Animal Crossing town looked like. Oh, so they got some mail. I did grab their mail last time and they were full. So this is what the menu looked like back in the day. And here's a cool little trick. If you grab one of these shirts, and I forget where you hold it, I thought it was down there. Well, we can put it on like this. I think they had a design on before. Maybe it's over here to the right. But there is a way where you can, take the patterns and, let's see. I thought there was a way. I am not figuring it out. I thought you dragged it all the way down. But anyways, they've got a little bit of a polka dot background, which I'm assuming is from this shirt that I'm wearing right now. Oh, here it is. Huzzah! So you can change the background that goes through. Isn't that cute? I've got the big dot shirt. I guess that's the one that I use as the background. Can I go down here and grab it? No, so you can only do that when you're holding it. But anyways, that's enough of the menu. Let's take a little tour. So when you started this game, all of the human characters lived in this little square, this town square, this plaza, if you will. You had a bulletin board. So here we go. Here's a warning about the morning aerobics. We can catch them 7:25 through 8:31. So later this week, they will be starting at 6 a.m. You have to be up bright and early if you want to go and work out with your little animals. Anyways, we got some, bulletin board. The cool thing about this bulletin board is that sometimes you would get a cool little update from somebody hiding something. I'm kind of trying to look really quickly to see if it pops up. Nope, nothing. So anyways, yeah, everybody look. Oh, and look, everyone, if you notice their front door has a custom little pattern. If you talk to your gyroid, you can set that up. So let's go ahead and take a look into this house. This is going to be a little bit of a long video. We're going to go through a lot. Oh, we've got roaches. Like I said, I totally just bought this game and this thing existed. Yeah, so there are a lot of roaches. Let's go ahead and clean it out for them. Oops, I didn't want to pick up that harp. I'm going to put it back down. They have a little guitar in the corner. They've got this table here with that matches. They got a lot of instruments. A lot of really nice things. I don't know if they play anything in this game. So we got a cabana table, blue bench, cream sofa, and here is the harp. Let's go ahead and drop that back. Okay, so it does play a little thing. Can we turn on this off and on the screen? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I've got the lights on. Let's actually, oh, here we go. So this is what, this is literally, these are the camera angles you've got in this game. Not too much to work with. So, oh, look at everything. It's so, everything might be a little bit stretched out too because of the way I have to record this. I can't put it into the standard type of look. So anyways, in this game, you got a little basement, and this basement was actually, I keep picking things up. Sorry. Oh, here's a cool little trick that you can't do other places. It might not work with this, actually. I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, they've got a little NES thing. I think I just killed a cockroach. Let's see what this says. Okay, so I can see it on the side here. Oh, so they've got Donkey Kong. You can play NES games. I'll skip that for now. Oops. So one thing that I'm really glad they fixed on these games is that, let me see, I'm going to push my way through, get rid of these cockroaches everywhere. So one thing they fixed in these games are the fact that the same button to run picks things up. I guess you can run with the R and L button, but, you know, it's not as easy as just clicking your thumb down on the run button. Anyway, so yeah, the bottom room is not graded, so you can essentially put everything. Oh goodness, this is gonna happen a lot, people. At least in, oh, phooey. Here we go. Here we go. Can I go this way? Yes. All right, everything's back to normal. I want to keep this place as it was intended to be seen. I can punch this little punching bag. That's pretty adorable. I always liked putting all the plants in my place. The Master Sword doesn't make a sound in this game, and I don't think I can... Oh, here we go. I couldn't figure out how to climb this last time. So you can climb into the boxing ring, do some fights. I can't figure out how to climb into this one. Maybe it's just one side that lets you climb into. But I like the little barrel that they have here. Let's see. I can't really click on this. I guess there's nothing in that. But yeah, it's a cute little place. I always liked putting plants all over my place. So it was fun to hang out. Let's actually talk to Lloyd real quick so you can see some of these settings. Welcome home, Christy. How may I be of assistance? So you can save. This is actually, you couldn't save just anywhere. You had to go back home. You had to hit save here, and then it'd take you to a new screen where you're talking to a villager or something, and you could either save and continue or save and quit. Typically, nobody really saves and continues. There are good reasons to, but I feel like most people just saved and quit. You could store an item. Let's actually take a look. A little bit of more storage space. Literally just 4 spaces. It's not much at all. So let's look at the other things. Maybe a further assistance. About the door, set message, go back. So you could set a message for people visiting. Thanks for coming. Sorry, I'm not in right now, but please come in and make yourself at home. So I'm going to go ahead and save their little message there. Let's see. Store an item. Once again, we have to click other things to get to this. About the door. Let's take a look. What action would you like performed on your door? Okay, so you can post pattern, remove pattern, and maybe not. We're going to go ahead and keep their pattern there, but maybe on the others we'll remove the pattern so you can see what just the regular door looked like. Let's go into other things one more time. Okay, so yeah, that's about everything you could do. Before Actually, let's go back real quick. I think if you do store an item here, you can put a price on it. So let's see. Let's get one of this shirt, right? We're gonna set a price, and so you can charge people for things here. This is a little shirt, so we're just gonna put it at 300 bells. And there you go, it's 300 bells. If people talk to your gyroid, you can go ahead and buy something. Let's actually try that right now. Let's see if any of these gyroids have anything. This is going to be a long tour, so I hope you all have strapped in. I'm going pretty in-depth in this. Let's go ahead and check the items. Okay, so they don't have anything. I'm going to check a couple of these last two, just to see. I don't know what that... KSU? KSI? I don't know. Alright. Go away. That's their message. Check items. Nope, nothing here. And let's go ahead and check this one last place, just in case, because I want to see if we do stay the F out. That's not nice. Alright. So let's check items. It looks like everybody was pretty rude except for this character. Nope, no items. Alright, so let's go ahead, move up north. So this acre... Once again, this game moves in acres. I don't think I mentioned that. Oh, see, somebody has paid off their home. This statue is erected in honor of Christie's full loan payment. So Christie has completed this. I love the look of the trees. Everything looks so flat. We've got the weeds here growing like crazy. This game was kind of unforgiving if you didn't play. I know a lot of people complain about New Leaf or something, about, you know, not playing and everything, but this game really... a lot of things would get messed up if you didn't play. So anyways, this is Porter. This is the train station. If it were Saturday, we'd be able to see KK Slider here. Only at night, though. 8 p.m. So here we can take a look at the map. At first, this is the only way. So everything's cut into acres. So you got 1 through 5 and then A through F. And you can see there's like a little cliff here along this edge. There's a river that runs through town. Usually these buildings are always in the north. So you have the post office, you have the dump, and you have the shop. So these things are always in this acre range. And they switch around. So if you get another town, you can have these in all different spots, like except for this middle one. But they could show up in any of these 4 spots. And this is actually a pretty cool place because it's got the river here, post office, dump, shop, and then you got all these other acres. These, of course, the residential area, but it'll show you all the little homes where people live. Oops, I exited out. Then you have this police station, which I think can pop up anywhere. You got a museum and the tailor. Everything's kind of in this one spot. And then the last big thing is the wishing well. Also, these houses are color coordinated. All the blue ones are north of the cliff. Purple ones are south. So as you can tell, Goose here is pretty close to the cliff, but it's purple, so we know he's at the bottom level. Everybody's got a little lake, and yeah, this person has 3 bridges. Usually your town has 2, but at some point it's kind of random. You'll get to buy things. So let's actually look at who lives here. So we've got Sandy, Octavian. Octavian's a classic. Kashmir. Octavian used to be the only... Nosegay. That is a character that has not returned. I've never seen this character. Velma and Rocco. I don't know if I've seen them. Maybe Rocco. Cobb. I think that's a pig. Dozer. Dozer, I kind of looked up, is another animal who has not returned, so it's only in this game. Goose. I love Goose. Pinky, I think it's a bear. Goldie, Betty. And then down here we have Rosie, of course, a favorite of everybody's, Hughes, and Nate. So we're going to go ahead and walk through everything and see who we meet. So one thing I like about this Animal Crossing is these angled buildings. Things are placed like, you know, kind of diagonally, I guess. Usually now everything's placed so it's facing you. I just scared away a bug. You can mess with your town melody here. So clearly they just went with all randoms. You can use an e-reader. Okay. There's some stones here, so you can find the money rock. Let's go ahead and look. And here's the river. I do really like the look of these rivers because they're so they're tiny. Like if you play New Leaf now, like that's a pretty big, wide river. There's a lot of space, which is nice too. I like them both. It's hard to pick everything. So let's go ahead and walk into this post office. It is the daytime, so Pelly should be here. Yep, Pelly is here. So here is the e-reader card. I don't have an e-reader, so I can't e-reader transfer machine, right? I don't have an e-reader, so I can't really use it, but it is something that you can. There were e-reader Animal Crossing cards that were released back when this game was out, and there were probably 4 seasons of them, but they all had different codes. You could, I think there were ways to type in the code, so if you didn't have a scanner, like, you could still use these. Let me actually see if this works. I think if you say prep e-reader, in that case insert your e-reader. Oh, okay, no, so that just prepares it. No, we're not going to be able to do anything. Yeah, okay, thank you. So I think there was a way to input codes though. Maybe if we talk to Pelly. No, so you could mail a letter, make a deposit. You would make your deposits for your home here. Oh, actually, no, I think this is just your account. But I think you'd still pay off your loan for your home here. You could save letters still, and you can mail letters, of course. Yeah, so that's that. But yeah, the e-reader cards, I always wanted them, but I never got them, and so when they came out with amiibo cards, I was like, that's awesome. This reminds me of something that I've always wanted, so I'm happy to buy them. So here's something that's pretty cool. This game had a dump where you could find some cool free items every day. Usually there were a couple. I don't remember if they stacked, like if you didn't get any. Okay, so we got some peaches here and apples, a lot of different fruit in this town. It's so much harder in this game to get all of these different fruit. Like, it's amazing how easy it is in New Leaf to get all the different fruit into your town. These days, though, I just kind of have apples and cherries because I wanted just red fruit. So here we have this massive building here. I can't even walk behind it. It's filled up the space entirely. So this is, of course, Nookingtons, the old Nookingtons. I didn't know you could actually get this town, so it was a surprise to me. Let's go ahead and walk in because we have to see this. Look at him in his little salesman suit. I feel like he's looking a little lighter. Hasn't gained that little belly. I love that cute little belly though. So here you can buy a ton of flowers. There is no flower breeding, so you could actually get like this pink cosmos bags and plant pink cosmos. There was no breeding in this game, so anything you got you would just plant, and that would be how it is. So rare flowers are of course rare. These I think are saplings for those little trees, and of course you've got the pine, the cedar saplings right here. So that's still classic. I really hope they add more types of trees in the next game. I love trees. The birch trees in Pocket Camp are adorable. I want to see that. So you could actually buy journals on here. So this is a school pad. It would act as a journal, and you can write a little message on your thing. There's so much I want to go to. My next series, just so I can tell you all. Oh, real quick, before I get into that. This is a signboard. You could post this up, put a little pattern on it. You can put it anywhere in town, and you just have a little personalized look. So this was the first public works project. It was pretty unofficial, but it was something you could do. There might be one in this town. We'll take a look. But yeah, you got your hours here. It's cute. So anyways, my next series is going to look into... Timmy and Tommy are in this game. I didn't know before. Oh, no, I don't want to go down. Oh, shucks. Okay. So yeah, my next series, I'm going to look at all, 5 different features from each game that I want to see in the next Animal Crossing game, which I hope is Animal Crossing Switch. But this game, it's pretty hard to cut it down to 5. I'll probably put plenty of honorable mentions, but I'm excited about that. I love this floor. I want to be able to have this floor in my home. Anyway, so here... in this first game, you actually bought your clothing from Nook. the Able sisters were only making patterns and things, probably sending it over here to sell. Eventually, they do sell out of their own shop, but here you can see you can only get these things. Oh, that's a 67. I had no idea what this shirt was. That's confusing. But yeah, this is where you would buy your shirts, and you didn't get any hats or anything, no accessories. It was literally just the shirt, and it would look like this. You'd get a hat, you'd get a shirt part. This bench is pretty cute. And then yeah, so this is what Nooks looks like back in the day. I like how much easier it is to push people around in this game though. Like sometimes like you could push them around for a while. See? It's pretty easy. And then of course you can buy paint to change your roof. That was the only thing that you could change on your home. Just the roof color. Everything else was pretty standard, so things have grown quite a bit. So let's go ahead, we'll look at our map here. There's nothing in this acre. These signboards, of course, signify where people can move in. They give you little tips too if you read them. So if you were just learning the game and you'd look at these signboards, you'd learn something you didn't know. Bug hunting tip. Get your net ready and approach it slowly. No sudden movements. So yeah, so that was just something you can do. These are cute flowers right here. But yeah, an empty acre. I hope in the future that we get these signboards as a public works project to show people where, like, create residential areas, like put a signboard down, and that's where a house can be put. Anyway, so here we go. We have Kashmir's house. They're not around. If they are in the same acre as their home, oh, looks like somebody is camping today. Let's take a look. So these campsites could happen anywhere. Bob, this is awesome. Hey, how's the afternoon looking out there? I guess since I'm doing this camping thing, I should know, huh? I gotta admit, I don't camp often, but when I do, I usually end up sleeping in the mud puddle or something. Well, life's an adventure. My name's Bob. My tent is your tent, as the camp saying goes. Oh, I love that that's hanging in the ceiling, that lamp. Oh, so they barely added ceiling furniture in Happy Home Designer, but other than that, this looks like the first little hanging piece of furniture. I didn't know that. That's pretty amazing. Oh, hi. You didn't come here to tell ghost stories, did you? I really wish you wouldn't, because you know what? I've actually seen a ghost before. He said his name was Wisp. Okay, so now I'm getting a little bit of info here. Hey, don't come barging in my tent, scare me like that. You never know what kind of monsters you might encounter when you're camping in the wild. I'm glad to have company, though. I know, let's play a game. What do you say? Yeah, let's go ahead. This is a very rare occasion. I'm glad we could catch this. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Pfft. Okay, here are the rules. Some really strange things happened to me the last time I went camping, so I'm going to tell you all about it. When I'm done, I'll ask you a question. If you get the answer right, I'll give you a prize. But if you get the answer wrong, then I get all of your cash. Oh gosh, I hope I don't have a lot, but you know what? I don't play this often, so I'm going to go ahead and bet my money. All right, sure thing, let's do it. I knew you'd be up for it. This is going to be so much fun, so here's my story. I went camping in what's usually a totally isolated spot, but I was sitting in my tent when along comes this walrus asking if I have any fish. Once I gobbled my last bass down and said no, he walked off without so much as a goodbye. Then this little old lady with big tusks appeared and asked if I needed any turnips. Not being partial to the flavor, I refused, so she left. So far he's talked to Wendell and he's talked to Joan. I think that might be what we're keeping track of. So he gobbled up his last fish. I didn't pay attention to what kind of fish it was. All right. But then this turtle, who was older than time, appeared and invited me to go to some kind of festival nearby. All this in my most secret, isolated camping spot. So my question is, what festival did the turtle invite me to? I am going to guess that it was a fireworks show? You think he invited me to the fireworks show? Huh. But I didn't even... How did you know that? Okay. Are you like psychic or something? Well, here's your prize. Alright, so I got a prize. And there I go. I bet all my money on this. How much money was that? That was quite a bit of money. Alright, let's see what we got. A ranch flooring. Okay, so yeah, you can play little games, and they're pretty high risk games here. So anyways, let's go ahead. We're gonna keep moving. So we ran into one person. This just takes us to this side of our little residential area. And here we go. Here is Octavian. Octavian, well, Christy, so you're still alive after all. Oh, I'm not going to say that. I hadn't seen you for so long. I figured maybe you just up and kicked the bucket. War, har, 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 har. So then, why are you here? Here's a good example. So in this game, we could ask for favors, and they would give us something to do. I'm not going to try to drag this on too long. I want to do this in under an hour. Like I said, it's going to be a long thing, so I'm just going to say I'm bored. You strike me as the type of slacker who doesn't write letters anywhere near as often as you should. A friendly letter written on nice stationery really shows folks that you care. I just happen to have some felt paper on me. Want to take it off my hands for 300 bells? I just got some paper from the dump, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. So he's going to walk out of the way, and I want to show you all. Please move from your doorway, please. Okay. So I'm going to show you. See, you can walk into their home when they're in the same acre as their home. Oh, and look at that. He's got a space-themed place. Look at all these rocks, too. He's got the N64 logo. Classic. He's even got a Master Sword over there. This is a pretty cool home. I like the UFO. That UFO looks exactly like the UFO that Gulliver actually flies in the next one. And look at how close he is to this river. Literally no space around to walk in between. So one of the things about this game is I loved the spacing that you could get. See, this is a tree, a fully grown tree, growing right next to this rock. It's amazing. And these bush areas, we don't really get these bush areas anymore. I like these bush areas. They're pretty nice. We've got a fossil here. So I'm going to go ahead and check out this acre, this next one. Oh, and look, a ball. In this game, you could find balls, and if you kicked them into the river, they were gone forever. But yeah. Oh, I think this is Sandy, who just got added once again into New Leaf. Hi there. Good afternoon. It's been quite a while. How have you been? The truth is that I become really concerned when I don't seen you for a while, Speedy. That is some odd writing there. The truth is that I become really concerned when I don't seen you for a while, Speedy. So tell me, Christy, what did you want, Speedy? What's up? Okay, so choose either the left or right. If you pick the right one, I'll give you a prize. I mean, if you pick the correct one, you get a prize. I'm going to go ahead and go with the right one. Right, huh? Well, let's see. Oh, too bad. You lost, Speedy. I was going to go left, but then I thought maybe they're trying not to make me say right. But, I don't know. They thought a step ahead of me. So, here is... Let's take a look at their home, see what it looks like. Man, I love this game. Look at the... Oh, they walked in with me. Probably making sure I don't steal all of their stuff. Another space-themed type of place. I wonder how many space-themed people we'll get. Oh, yeah, I can change my camera around. All these limited angles. Yeah, pretty nice. Nice digs, Sandy. I wonder if they're going to come out right behind me. Nope, looks like they're staying in. Let's go ahead and look at this corner. We got another fossil here. But, yeah. I'm loving these tiny little rivers. We got these butterflies. Look at how they fly around. Everything flies around much more accurately now. It's funny to see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and head down. My bird is flying around. Got excited by that other flyer. Did I? This is Sandy's place. Yeah, okay. So I'm still playing with this ball is what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and kick it down this hill. But I saw somebody here who I think might be Pudge or Rover. Ooh, I forget. Oh, here we go. Dozer, I think it is? Yeah, Dozer. I must be seeing things. You, after all these months, am I dreaming? I'm dreaming. Wait, I'm not dreaming. So after all these months of avoiding me, what put the idea in your head to visit now? Yeah, so what did you need me for? Alright, let's ask him what's up. I haven't told anyone yet, but I'm thinking about moving out of this village. Yeah, shocker, I know. Oh, so we're not going to be able to stop this. In this game, you cannot stop people from leaving. It's like they're programmed to leave. You fall in love with them, and then they leave you. That's how this game works. I really wanted to get to know you more, too. That's the lame part. Still, my mind's made up. See, nothing I can do. I have no clue when I'm gonna take off, but I'll write you once I get settled into my new pad. Oh, so sad. I've never seen this little bear. And look at his bed. He must really be afraid of sleeping in the dark. What is this wall? It is pretty cute. I don't know if we have this one. Birdies, please. I'm trying to have some fun with my friends here on YouTube. So, alright, we better get going. It's been half an hour. Alright, so it looks like Dozer is going to move. We're not going to be able to stop Dozer. You can't stop people from moving in this game. Alright, so here we have a little waterfall. That's pretty adorable. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Let's go ahead and head down this giant cliff. Look at this. It's like a little tunnel taking me down to the other side of the world. Alright, let's kick the soccer ball. And here we go. We have another map here, of course, but we are at the police station. And if you walk into this police station, you'll see there's some items here lost. We get to see Booker. He says we could take anything, he thinks. Let's go ahead and see what this item is. Oh, that's a space shuttle. Sure. I guess this is a space-themed town. We want all the space stuff we can get. I'm going to go ahead and leave the paper there because that's just not as interesting as other things. Especially not as like a space shuttle. Space shuttle or paper? Come on. You want the shuttle. Alright, so we got a lot more to look at. Here's this side of the river. Not too much in this acre. Let's go ahead and head down. I'm going to go to the left right here to see what is in. Oh, so here we go. We have the museum here. I loved the museums that had a little pond in the corner. This is what I mean with this game. Like, there's no space things. Like, this museum can pop up right over a pond, and it'll adjust to allow for that. I love that. I want to see that kind of stuff in the next game. Just, like, stop all the limits. Oh, let's actually take a look here. So look at this little different layout we've got. We've still got this grand clock. Celeste did not exist yet, so I love that we have the mirrors kind of glaring through and putting a pattern on the floor. But yeah, we've got fish, art, bugs, and fossils. So let's take a quick look around here, see what the layouts are like. I do like how the museums have changed now. I think they ask you not to step on the cockroach, but they've donated quite a bit. Sorry, my bird is just excited right now. Her name is Blanca. But yeah, that cockroach is way too fast. We're not going to be able to catch them. I wonder if they've donated any art. This was always the hardest part for me in this game. We've got one here, a couple. They've actually got quite a bit of art. I'm surprised. There was significantly less art, but it was significantly harder to get. So you'll see all these empty spaces. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pieces out of too many. And that's actually a lot. I'm surprised that they got that many. The rooms are a lot smaller in this game. Oh man, the fossils are still so cool. Look at that. They have, I think was this all complete? It looks to be a complete fossil room, and there weren't too many. I'm surprised at how few fossils there were in the very beginning, so they're always adding to that, giving you more stuff to collect. Here are the fish, of course. They got giant tanks for everything, but even then, even the fish, like, it doesn't have too many. I do like that we can get these angles here. We've got all these fish. I don't think sharks existed in this game yet, so there are no sharks, I believe. And there we have it. Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and look at their menu. So they've actually caught every single fish in the game. And so this is how it was laid out before. They haven't caught every bug, though. Some things are missing. The bagworm is in this game. I think that one actually made a return. It skipped a couple games and then came back. But there are some different things. Common dragonfly is one. I don't think that pops up anymore. Let's go ahead and look at the fish again. So we've got the giant catfish and just a regular catfish. So there are things like that going on. And, oh, this is an example. Small bass, and then large bass. So you'd get different sizes of fish, and it would count as a different fish. Nowadays, they don't. All right, so let's go ahead and keep this tour going. We've got more places to see. Here's Able Sisters. Look at how cute. One thing that's strange is it doesn't really look open because the lights just don't show up, but it is indeed open. Hi there, come on in. Welcome to Able Sisters. And so, yeah, here you can buy some patterns through the umbrellas or patterns through the shirts. And if you talk to Sable here, it looks like they never struck up a friendship with Sable, which is surprising. I feel like that's the main thing you want to do. I recommend talking to Sable every day and getting to know her. It's pretty fun. It's one of the better parts of the story of Animal Crossing, I would say. Oh, so here they have some pears. That's pretty nice. Oh, and here, I think it's Hugh. Yeah. Well, hey there. Say, have you lost some weight since I last saw you? Man, I wish I could say the same thing. I gained 5 pounds. For some reason, I start out eating, but I almost always end up overeating. So, what do you need, Snortle? Let's ask him what's new. You know what? I just got this amazing idea. Why don't we trade something of yours for something of mine, Snortle? It'll be like a game. Sure, let's go ahead. Great, I'll take... Oh, I don't know. Your blue bench. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. I want to see. I'm gonna get another piece of furniture. You want furniture? Awesome. I've got this hand cart right here for you. Okay, so I'm getting a hand cart, which I'm pretty sure is just like one of those grocery store carts. Or one of those carts that little kids push around and those balls start bouncing. Anyways, let's take a look into his house. See how it looks. Oh, wow. He just transported in here, didn't he? Yeah, that was pretty strange. Usually that doesn't happen. But look at his place. It's pretty cute. I like the layout. He's got the kitty stuff and some gyroids. And of course, a goldfish. Everybody needs a good goldfish. Oh, and the super toilet. Oh, can you sit on it? Yeah. There you go. It does a little bit of a flush. But yeah, that's a pretty cool place. Funny how he just transported in there. I'd never seen that before. Oh, so we do have somebody living to the north here. Let's take a look. Oh, they're going inside. It's Nate. Nate the bear. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, he's got a little grassy place. Some tea set here. That's cute. And a couple of fish. A goldfish and a pop-eyed goldfish. Christy. You're Christy. Whoa, yawn. Man, what a relief. You haven't been over here for like 153 months, so I was getting worried. Somebody do the math for me on that. How many years is 153 months? If you've got your phone out, you're watching, I don't know, if you have a calculator near you, do 153 divided by 12. Leave a comment. Tell me how many years that is that this person has not played and spoken to their villagers, because clearly it's been a long time. Listen, from now on, don't go leaving me alone for so long. Seriously, it really freaked me out. Yawn. What's up? Let's chat. You know, those turnips that Jones sells? Well, it turns out they go bad after only 1 week, and once they've gone bad, no one will buy them. Yawn. In my case, they never even last a week. I eat them before I can even sell them. So we've got the stock market here, too. So you can still get turnip prices and get lots of money, but it's pretty difficult, I would say. All right, so let's keep on moving. Let's take a look at this lake. I love the lily pads that you got in this game and that giant flower in the middle. Beautiful. Do we still get that? I feel like we don't. I love the decorations. I want to see, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to see public works projects for things in your river. That would be amazing. If I could put lily pads and stuff like this in my river, I'd love it. Yeah, I'm sure that's easy to do. Go ahead and do it, Nintendo. Oh, so here you do get a little lighthouse here. At some point, you can get permission to get inside of it. If Tortimer goes on vacation, he'll ask you to go inside and turn it on every night for about a week. And if you accomplish that goal, I think you get something special. So let's actually head up north this way. Oh, like I was telling you at the store, you could put little signs up. Shall I post a design? Never mind. But yeah, you can put signs up. Oh, and you can take them. So let's actually put that back. Here's the signboard. I guess you have to erect it. and then we're gonna post a little design. Hopefully we got that arrow. There we go. So we're assuming this is pointing toward this really nice fishing location. I don't think there's a fish in here at all, but it's beautiful. A nice little place to spend your time. And here we go. Here's another home. There's a blue dragonfly. Probably the common. There's another fossil. Lots of fossils. Okay, so whoever this is, they're not in right now. It is Goose. Goose's home. Let's go ahead and see this side real quick. I'm gonna take a look at my map. Yeah, but here is more river. Lots of peaches in this town. I'm gonna assume that peaches might be the main fruit. They've always grown in upside down, so they look like tiny little plump butts, some plump bottoms. Oh, and here we go. Here's Goose. Hey, I'm Goose. It's a pleasure to meet you. What the? You're Christy. Where have you been for the past 153 months? Once again, everybody, what is 153 divided by 12? Let me know how many months, how many years that is. You better not have been avoiding me or I'll really be cheesed off at you, Buckeye. Tell me, Christy, what's new, Buckeye? I'm just going to take care of chat. You know Rick who lives in Angelton, right? Buckeye? You know, you'd think that Rick would send letters to animals who live in the same village. I mean, come on, who doesn't write letters? They're a pretty decent way of communicating. I can't believe Rick's not taking advantage of it. Seriously. Earth to Rick. Christy, you shouldn't be like Rick. I'm serious. Rick's uncool. Rick, you just got burned, whoever you are. You gotta write some letters to these villagers. Unfortunately, I have your file now, forever. I'm not gonna delete this file, by the way. I plan on keeping it. I love it. I'm gonna build a new town on the new memory card that I have, but yeah. Pinky, what a cute little bear. Christy, I totally thought you were involved in like a horrible accident or something. Seriously. I mean, don't you think it's kind of weird not showing your face for like 153 months, Cubby? Well, one way or the other, I gotta say, phew. I'm just glad I didn't ask Copper to look for you. You didn't ask Copper after 153 months? What are you thinking, Pinky? Your friend is dead. Anyway, what's up, Cubby? Let's ask what's up. Hey, you know I haven't seen Rick lately. That's kind of weird, huh? Isn't it? Kind of weird. Do you have any clue what Rick's up to? I wish we could see each other again, Cubby. So, I guess they are liking this Rick fellow. Yeah, so here is another little home. It looks like Rosie's house. She is not in right now, though. I love these little inlets that you get on the beach. I wouldn't mind if that came back, too. Here's another little fossil. Lots of fossils that we're finding. I'm not digging them up, though, because I am pretty much just playing this to give you all a tour, and we're getting close to 45 minutes now. So here's another little ramp, but I want to go ahead and keep looking down here. Another home. Oh, is that Goldie or Daisy? No, it's Goldie, right? Oh, so cute. Look at Goldie. Are you actually Christy? The real Christy from 156 months ago? How many? Oh my gosh, that is a lot of years. Really? You're the real thing? And you're completely fit and healthy, Cluckling? You aren't you? I'm so sorry. I didn't recognize you at first, Cluckling. So, what can I do for you? Let's ask what's up. Say, Christy, do you like catching and collecting bugs? Well, knowing you, I'm sure you've already caught all the bugs there are to catch. No, actually. Yeah, I'll bet. It's not very easy to catch them all, that's for sure. Is that a little Pokemon reference? Insects are scary looking enough to begin with, and the way that spotted ladybug moves, hideous. Just thinking about it sends shivers down my spine. I don't think I'll ever be able to catch even a tiny spotted ladybug. They're so hideous. I love the music playing here. This is one of my favorite jams. Oh yeah, so smooth. Oh, I love this rocking chair. It's adorable. That's pretty cute. That's a cute home, Goldie. I like it a lot. Let's see who lives next to you. Oh, they're walking in. That's somebody I've never seen before. Let's take a look and see who they are. Oh, they have a whole set ready for people to come over and eat dinner. Betty, are you actually the real Christy from 156 months ago? So some people haven't seen her in 153 months. Some haven't seen her in 156. That's pretty crazy. Really? You're the real thing and you're completely fit and healthy? You are, aren't you? I'm so sorry I didn't recognize you at first. So what can I do for you? I'm just hanging. Don't you just love sunny days? Oh, okay, so that's all they had to say. Here's a little trash can. You can't really use the trash cans in this game. I love the Apple TV. It's always playing the latest in Apple television. Just apples rolling across the screen all day. That's pretty great. Oh, so I think there's an anchor down here. And I think we're going to see something a little special here. So here's a sign. To call me, connect your Game Boy Advance. Turn it on and then come by the dock. So that's how people knew to connect their Game Boys. So yeah, if you connect your Game Boy Advance, Cap'n will show up and give you a boat ride over to the island. I have to look around for a Game Boy Advance in my place. I think I have one, but right now I don't know. So we'll have to find out if I can, get some footage of that. Maybe I'll do a tour of that island town next, because this one's already going long enough. I'm not going to add another extra little thing. I'm trying to keep it, like I said, under an hour. So let's head up this cliff. I don't know how much we have left to see. I think it's just this little portion of town. Oh, here's a gold spot. Okay, so this I will dig up. This is what I've been hoping to get. So in this game, you could dig up 1,000 bells, and there was no way to kick the dirt into that, so you kind of have to dig into it again. I'm not in right now. Is this the person I want to see? No, this is Pinky. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep walking. Here's somebody. Kashmir. Oh, Kashmir. Well, Christy, you finally resurfaced. You hadn't come to see me in so long, so I assumed you had just forgotten about me. Oh, that's rude. Did you perhaps come speak with me thinking I was someone you weren't neglecting? But let's get right to the point. What can I do for you? Let's ask what's up. Finally, I'm starting to look like summer. It's starting to look like summer around here, I swear. If I ran the weather, it'd get here much sooner. Well, I guess I like summer. Summer makes me want to go camping. Christy, what do you like to cook on camping trips? Oh, man. I'm going to go with barbecue. I just feel like barbecue right now. Summer is a great time for barbecue. It smells so delightful while it's cooking. In fact, I'm getting hungry just thinking about that odor. Barbecue, that is the food of choice when camping. All right. So we ran into somebody there. Let's go ahead and go this way for a little bit. See if we can find anyone. Here is a little piggy. Cobb. Yo, what's shakin'? Ah, what? I've discovered the elusive Christy. You're a lame friend, pal. All I'm asking is you stop in now and then, or at least just drop me a postcard. Because maybe I'm just crazy, but I thought we were good friends. He says, hey, sexy. Anywho, you probably want something, don't you? So, what is it? Let's care to chat. You know Rick, who lives in Angelton, right? You'd think he would send more letters. Alright, so we're just getting the same little letter thing. He's gonna tell me not to be like Rick. He's uncool. Rick, you gotta be cool to your villagers, man. Alright, so there isn't much left. Just these last acres to the right here. Alright, nothing really in this one. If we go up here, though, we're at the bottom of our little homes. Alright, so last couple places to stop. Here's a home. Oh, here's somebody I haven't met before. Velma, don't talk to me in that tone. It's rude. Blech. And it makes you look like a mannerless boar. What? You say your name is Christy? Teehee, oh, mercy me. I'd hate to have that name. Oh, dear. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. On a different subject, my name is Velma. Well, what do you think? Isn't that a lovely name? It's been nice meeting you. Wow, she is rude. She does not know how to chat with people. Rocco. Hey, Christy, haven't you gotten a bit taller since last time? No. Hey, sexy. War har har har. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't really change much in just 153 months, would you? Yeah, so what do you want? Oops, I said no. That's okay. We've gone pretty long here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look inside of these homes, though. See what they look like. I don't... Oh, this is cool. It has a cool, like, Irish pub feel, I guess. Or like a pirate bar. I don't know. Oh, this doesn't spin when you click it. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little room. I like the flooring. I like the walls. I like the dark and dreary, damp look. It's nice. All right, let's go ahead. I love that things can just grow right next to these rocks. Oh, he's angry. Let's go into his home. Maybe it's his home. No, this is where Velma lives, I think. Okay. Oh, this is... Look at all this art. Wow, that is nice. Look, it always made me really sad when you'd walk into a villager's home and they'd have all of this art around and you'd be like, how do I get that into the museum, please? I love the look of this, though. That's adorable. I like their little radiator in the middle. A lot of people have very similar items, though. I feel... Oh, here's somebody we haven't seen. Nosegay. So this is a character who has not made a return. Wow, Christy, where in the world have you been hiding yourself? I know you're busy traveling to all these different towns, but how can you neglect us? So what can I do for you? Entertain me. This is kind of embarrassing, but would you mind buying this cherry from me? I bought way too many, but I don't want them to go bad. I'll sell it for you for 1,070 bells. So this is actually like one of those cases where it is a deal. I'm gonna get it just because you'd always get more cherries. But yeah, it's so rare to get those things that they can charge 1,000 for one cherry because it's hard to get anything to grow. I mean, things grow pretty easily in general, but it's hard to find those fruit to actually grow them. So we might be at the end, yeah. So there we go. We have explored every acre of this town. I think when we revisit this town, I'm going to go ahead and show off the island. For now, you have all had a beautiful hour with me going through this town. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is the original Animal Crossing game on GameCube. I always called it Animal Crossing Population Growing. And we have Cobb giving us a nice goodbye. Yes, we're going to go ahead and save and quit like this. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this little tour. I love looking back at this game. It's got a lot of great memories for me. And it also took a little while to save. I remember I had a small memory card and it took me a long time. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all later. And I hope you enjoy this theme song for a little bit. All right, bye.